Thank you all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Lisa. I never thought I would bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride, yet I can't do this. Go, please say something. I just can't.
There. It's all right. What can I say about someone dying so young? Particularly someone as special as Lisa. If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today. Instead, I'd like us to celebrate her life. Despite her obvious calling for medicine, when she was little, I always thought she would become a famous musician. You should have seen her with her fiddle when she was only 5. The instrument was half her size, but when she played, oh Lord, did your heart start filling up. Such a bright girl. Always a top student. Always the pride of her parents. By the time she graduated, Lisa must have read every book there was in the school's library. To my shame, I'm not so well read myself, but she used to teach me about all the classics. That served me very well at dinner parties. I can't tell you how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy. I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness. But to become a doctor, one of the first women to achieve that in the whole country. If someone deserved that honor, it was our Lisa. But my niece was so much more than a gifted student. Her violin talents aside, what everybody truly knew her by was her artistic nature and angelic voice. Do you remember her summer night performances at the cabin? Her singing, no matter the song, time or place, it felt like it spoke to you alone. Haunting, otherworldly, beautiful. She was my favorite niece. Let us raise a glass to her. Pour some vodka for Kolya, too. He is old enough to send his sister off. A piece of my soul went into the ground with her today, as I'm sure did many of yours. Let those pieces help Lisa, wherever she is now. To Lisa.
When I was a little girl, I often had trouble falling asleep. My mother used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me. Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life. I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth. When I started pulling it, I realized that it came from all the way down my throat, buried somewhere deep in my body. I kept pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction. Finally, the whole string was out. I felt relieved, but also strangely empty. I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears, but I knew it was my fault. Mom? Kolla? My body feels like it's stuffed with cotton. Like I slept for days. Locked. Hello? Anyone? Please help. I'm stuck here. Anyone! It's no use. My medical journal from the academy and my family medallion. Who could have brought this here? Hello? Who is this? I'm locked inside. Please help. Are you still there? Maybe you can't talk? Please knock. Thank goodness. Can you help me open the door? Thank you. Thank you so much. Will? What is it that you want from me? I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor? Then it's settled. Whoever you are, do you hear me? If you open this door, I, Yelizaveta Morozova, will be in your debt. Ah! What the hell is this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up. I can't see anything from this angle. I should check up on it later. It's open. No one. What have I gotten myself into? Hello? Can anybody hear me? What a peculiar painting. The husband and wife in the picture don't look very happy. If I had to guess, I'd say it wasn't the perfect marriage. It smells like death here. There's someone's money in here. I could live on this for a week. Tempting, but I can't take what isn't mine. The mirror is covered by a sheet. Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition, of course. We live in the age of science where there's no room for this nonsense. What is this? Where is my reflection? I can't see myself. It must be a trick mirror. Eerie. It's hard to say without seeing the face, but this dress. Could it be the same girl from the first painting? Oh, this is unbearable. I'm a doctor. I can get through this. Give me strength, no matter. What in heavens is all this? I will make sense of all this later. Something is wrong. My head is spinning. I feel the floor slipping from under my feet.
Would you look at her? How does one...
Miss, are you all right?
Mind your own business, Petya. It's rude to stare at a lady.
Sorry. I know it's not ideal, Countess Orlova, but I'm afraid there is not much we can do at this point.
Of course now there bloody isn't. I don't understand where this influx of product is coming from. It's undercutting our prices. Where were you when I... Who is this creature? Darling, you look like a little domovoi. Come over here. I don't bite.
Hello? Hello? I'm terribly sorry for it.
You must be the doctor's new apprentice. Look at you, poor thing. You must be fresh out of the ground.
Excuse me?
Ugh, nobody must have actually inducted you. How typical. No surprise with the men around here.
She was not supposed to wake.
I'd love to catch you up, dear, but sadly I have some urgent business to attend to. Hussar, be a darling and show this young lady around once she's decent.
As you wish, madam. If you'll excuse me, I'll go...
You're excused. If I recall my first day correctly, your head must be killing you. Here, drink this.
Thank you. May I ask what this is?
If you know too much, you'll grow old. Trust me, it will lift your spirits.
Whatever this is, it's beyond delicious. It's sweet and thick and tastes like cherry and wild strawberries. Thank you. I do feel a lot better all of a sudden.
Now go change. We can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs. There is a nice dress about your size in the cloakroom.
Thank you kindly, madam. Madam Orlova.
You're welcome, child. Now off you go, change and mingle.
Have you heard? The Countess is sending me...
Another cloth on a mirror. Something bad must have happened. So strange. This mirror doesn't work either. That should do it. The Countess sure has excellent taste in others. Goodness, this must be the dress the Countess was talking about. Such an ornate Western style. I want nothing more than to change out of this. It's perfect. Fits. I still don't know what's happening here, but delaying the inevitable is just tying my... I need to find that young man and... I just never know what.
Have you heard the rumors about Count Kaminsky?
Not lately. I'm starving, and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is, I have absolutely no appetite for it.
Please tell me you have some good news for me. It's been 2
Locked.
weeks since the last Cabernet shipment. The clientele is very unhappy.
I'm starving, and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is, I have absolutely no appetite for it.
Hey, stop messing with the phonograph. It's not a toy.
Sorry. The Countess in. Locked. Good evening, Hussar.
Ah, there's our belle of the ball. You actually don't look...
Graveyard dirt? First, why is everyone going on about...
Surely an educated lady like...
I'd rather not guess. Please.
Simply, we are vampires.
Does this mean I'm dead?
Dead, alive, who the hell cares? Trust me, Lisa, you just won the lottery.
Is this why I had no reflection in the mirror?
If that's what you're concerned about, you look just fine.
What about my family?
I was worried you will ask me that. Technically, they think you are dead, and it is best for everyone if they keep thinking that. It's true.
I can't just leave them like this.
Look, I know this is too much for you to take in right now. Maybe that's a conversation we should revisit another time.
Countess calls you Hussar.
At this point, I've been called that far longer than my real name. Just call me that.
All right, Hussar it is. I have so many questions.
See, that's theory is not my forte. Why don't you go talk the ears off some other guests while I finish? After that, I can show you what it's...
I suppose I...
Oh, come on.
All right then. All right. Thank you.
No rush.
Locked.
I do actually have a model right here with me. I always carry Matilda with me, just in case a good opportunity strikes. You never know. Look into her eyes. Doesn't she look alive to you? Like she's going to blink?
Yes, well... Apologies.
Petya.
Petya, we should probably go and discuss some urgent business with the Countess.
I do actually have a model right here with me.
I don't know how, but I can just sense that he is not one of us. Such a strange feeling. Attraction? He is most certainly human.
Oh, hello. It's you, lady in the nightgown. How are you feeling? I was
Much better.
Of course. Where am I?
It's a pledge. You were the only one who seemed...
Oh, nonsense. The third group I'm pitching...
Did you...
and making them.
I see you have one with...
Of course. Well,
It's just lovely.
That's exactly. I knew someone. I'm hoping to show her to the You know, my father always said it's not man.
I'm sorry.
Well, I do have a feeling. My gut tells me that.
How did you end up being invited here?
Oh, that's all thanks to Elisa, the lovely young woman in the yellow dress. She saw me at the town market and saw some real. She said that the people in the.
I see.
I'll admit, it's a little.
You are an optimist.
My mother used to. But what's the point of.
You may be right about that. Best of luck with everything, pet.
Thank you, Lisa.
Have you tried the Countess's Cabernet? Honestly, I think this may have been the best one I ever tasted.
I prefer to stick to clear drinks around here. If you really want to try some decent Cabernet, stop by my salon on the main street.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge. I'll take you up on that offer.
Hello. I don't think I've seen you.
I'm Lisa. You're right.
That's in the end.
That's a...
Stick with me, lovely.
Arbin, I've only just been turned, and may I trouble you for...
I hope you don't mind me asking, but has someone in your family enjoyed...
Sorry, that's...
I understand. Just remember, demons are hereditary. Look after your...
I couldn't help but overhear that...
I dabble. I run...
How exciting.
Oh, you'd be surprised, my dear. I'd love for you to stop by one...
I'll make sure to visit. Since you're an expert, I'll admit
It was not. Cabernet was... sort of our code word for blood, so we don't shock any innocents. And then we just got used to it. Funny how language works, isn't it?
Yes.
Good luck.
Come on. Don't any of you cowards want to have any fun?
My lady, with all due respect, Russian roulette just seems like, too much fun for the night.
Fine. Get lost then. Be on your merry way. Who knew that the second time I die would be of boredom? Now, would you look at this pretty picture? I could barely recognize you from... Where did you get this dress?
It's a gift from the Countess. She is very...
Huh. Name is Alisa.
Lisa. So, I've just been turned today.
Congratulations. That must be quite shocking. Thrilling, even. I'm envious, really.
Yes, thank you. I'm not quite sure. What does one even do with this? Being dead.
Same thing anyone around here. Masticating plain eternity day after day. Spicing it up any way you can.
Hence the...
We're already dead, aren't we? Do you...
Maybe some other.
Suit yourself.
May I ask who was the young man?
Who, Petya?
Goodness, no.
Don't be shy. Petya is human. He is a sales...
If you two are not an item...
Because it was my
turn
to spice up.
So, it's true what they say?
We exist forever. But then again, few...
Does this mean that we can't die? I mean...
Oh, sweetheart. Just stop drinking blood for a few days, fall from a high roof, or just step into the...
I should probably be writing...
So, now that you have eternity...
I suppose infinite time...
I see.
What a strange question. They are equally important.
Fair enough. Still.
Indeed. Excuse me.
Good timing. I just finished up.
Yes.
Don't be snap. So...
Who ended up letting me out of the chamber?
If I'm honest, I haven't the fuck.
Well, on top of everything, do you know what it...
Let me take a. Oh,
What?
it could be nothing, really. No need to.
All right.
So, are there.
What is going on in the basement?
Oh, yes, the basement. All I know is that.
If it's so
Minor.
And who's...
Let's not focus. So.
If vampires are real...
You'll have to be more.
Rusalkas?
Yes. No. Yes. If you want my advice. So.
I suppose...
If you don't mind me asking, I take it you've done a.
Well, for starters...
Get up. You can walk, you can talk, what else do you.
What about my immortal...
See, I know you're that type. It's a minor inconvenience.
And...
Alright. Have you.
I'm not so sure...
Well, unlike Katerina.
How?
By sheer will, Lisa. It's very.
How are you even talking with me?
That's yet another benefit of being. We can project our thoughts into people. I prefer it, really. I find.
Why don't you do it?
I'd love to, but you don't want to get too used to it and scare a human by accident. Now, why don't you try it? Let's see what kind of bat.
Goodness!
Isn't this a hoot? Come on. Seems like you're catching on. Follow me.
I can't believe I'm actually flying.
All this talk about death. Don't you feel more alive than you ever have right now? Shh. There. Look.
If only I had 3 coins to my name, then I'd show 'em. They'd all see.
Is this what you wanted to show me?
What I wanted to show you is how to use. Meet Trophime. He is the Countess's former servant. Among other things, he makes sure no one goes in or out of here without important. Now, come. How is life, Trophy?
My lord, is that you?
I can see that. All right, enough. Watch this.
What happened to him?
He is fine. We call.
What does enchantment...
It makes people tranquil while they are in trance.
So they don't remember...
Not quite. They may not remember.
Sounds like a...
You don't know the half.
So...
Don't worry. Whistling is just for me. It's like a cure. When you need it, it...
Does this mean you can just...
In theory, firstly, they have to like you. An important Secondly, you should...
So it...
I didn't say... There are rumors that... But I don't even... Besides...
I bet they wouldn't mind.
Oh.
So why would you want...
I thought you might ask that. 1. People in a trance are easily...
That doesn't...
Well, I didn't say you have... Everyone lives with...
When you say influence...
Only within impression...
And...
I think...
What have you done?
I just opened him up for you. Don't worry, he'll be just fine unless we bleed. Come here, it's time. You're as ready as you'll...
How do...
Just relax and let your...
My mouth, it's bleeding.
Of course, I forgot to warn you. Sorry. Don't worry, it's normal. That happens when your fangs are out for the first time. It will recover in a minute.
His skin smells like wild berries. But not just the smell, the promise of warmth that draws you, the promise of being whole. I want to feel it on my teeth, in my body. No, I can't do this. I don't think I can do it.
All right. But if the Countess asks, promise you'll say that I don't want to get in trouble because...
I promise.
Remember, you have to learn to do it too. I better get back to my other errands. Do you remember?
I do. Hussar? Thank you for your help.
I'll see you.
I should get back to where will I live? But first, Hussar said I can influence some. I should try it on. Can you hear me, Trophine? Here is something I'd like you to do. You will start pacing your drinking. What was that? Looks like the banquet is over. Someone...
I don't understand. How could this even happen?
What is this? My God!